So what I've been doing for the last year, I have been drawing, painting, and I call them, my paintings are all on the one same subject. It's the mustache man. And I started to draw them on scraps of plywood that I found in my local Home Depot store. Then I transitioned into more sophisticated material, the same plywood, but it's very thick. It looks more premium. They all started as a street art project. They were supposed to, I was supposed to leave them on the street. I make a drawing, I take my screwdriver, and I attach it somewhere in the city. But as I poured myself into every painting, and every painting takes, I don't know, up to 8 hours, I kind of couldn't let go of them. And they stayed with me. More so because after publishing a few videos on TikTok, people start buying them. And I realized I need to change the medium, because this is wood. It eventually will break down under weather conditions, because right now it's winter, it's always raining or snowing, etc. So I thought of returning to a known medium, and this is a clay tile. And this clay is completely matte. That gives me a very nice opportunity to draw on them. I have some experience, but up until this day, I have been only making, I call them typography tiles. Those are tiles with something written on them, because it's very easy, and I use just the basic permanent markers. If I want to add some extra protection, I use this acrylic varnish, which works really great. It does nothing to the paint and gives an extra layer of protection. But returning to the mustache man, I make them by painting with acrylic paints and brushes. Then the line work is completed with random markers, POSCA markers, etc. So for the tile, to speed up the process of making art, and for me not to be so attached to it, I thought of trying to draw on this tile with, where are they? With POSCA markers. I think everybody in the art community knows what POSCA markers are. These are colorful markers that are, I think they are weather resistant by default. What's the difference between a permanent marker and a POSCA marker? This permanent markers only have like 2-3 colors. POSCA markers, I think, have whole array of colors. And that's the idea for this video. Okay, let's go.
Real bad on the prowl. Heard you was next, but I'm up now. Yeah, I'm shining like bling blow. And I see a couple haters in the crowd. Yeah, drip, drip, drop, I'm juicy. Don't really care what you say. And we all on Duce. It's your birthday, girl, go crazy. Now make it clap and get low. Yeah, now back it up a little more. Yeah, now bring it up slow. You need a stage the way you putting on the show. Now grab your bestie by the hand and let her know she bad. Say grab a baddie by the hand and let her know she bad. Where my baddies at? I'm bad. You bad. Where my baddies at? I'm bad.
Well, this is it. This is the finished tile. I think it looks great. I did change some things. I didn't make any shadows with dots as I did with previous work, but as this is a very narrow work of art, there isn't really much space for any more details, because as you can see, there's quite a few small details in the eyes, on the rim of the glasses. I think it looks stunning, and the biggest problem is I don't want to part with it. That is always the case. When I make my paintings, my drawings, it's very hard to part with them, because you spend so much time and effort in making them, and I still kind of don't believe in myself. So I doubt myself till the till the end. And when it's finished, I look at it and I'm like, damn, that looks good. But when I started, I was like, I'm gonna put it on the streets. No, I don't care. This isn't that much of a work. And it took me 2 days. Not whole days, of course. And that happens every time. When I start, I think, that's gonna be nothing special. And when I finish it, I'm like, that looks good. What I like most about all of this is making these small lines. I call it, like tattooing. Because this is pure freestyle. Everything else is thought out, but little lines and little details is freestyle, and it's in that moment when I'm in the zone and I'm doing it. That's like when my creative juices are like bubbling up. Everything else is like a mathematic equation. Everything is thought out. Everything is correct, the correct length, the correct width. But the tattooing is the creative part, and that's what I like the most. That's why I thought, when I started making this tile, I understood that it's a bit faster to make 5 tiles than 1. That's what I have to try next time, because all of my artwork is one of a kind, it never repeats. If I have 5 of these, sticking 4 up on the streets, no problem. As now I have only 1, it's really hard to say goodbye.
And what we have to do later today is take this really horrible piece of art and stick it up somewhere, because today it is snowing outside, it's cold, and I want to try how this glue works. It only works when the temperature is above 0, and right now it's below 0, and I don't want to make this beautiful drawing with my beautiful POSCA markers on this beautiful tile, stick it up somewhere in Riga, and then to see it fall off. Because I want to put it not like up on a wall, as I usually do, not like here. I want to put it down low. I want to put it down low on the curb. That way, I think my art will have a little bit more lifespan, because nobody looks like down low. And the second one will be on my test wall, which already has one of my tiles. I will put it right here. I put quite a bit less glue on this one, just to see how it works, if it holds up. And I don't know if I have, why is it so important for me for them to stay up as much as possible, is one thing, it's the amounts of hours I put into every piece. That of course is one thing, but the second thing is, I don't know if I ever told the story behind the Mustache Man. My father had a large mustache. It was the 80s and the 90s, and it was in style, I guess. He died when I was 12, so I kind of never really got to know him. He was always working in and out of hospitals, and I had really little time with him, and that left something distorted in me, and left a mark, left a hole. That's why I started to paint like these father figures with mustaches, and everyone is different. I try to make everyone one of a kind piece. I never replicate my sketches. And people said that they look great. I think somebody who bought one of my works maybe saw in that work his father. And right now I want to keep going. I want to see where the journey takes me, because this has come somehow like keeping like I'm giving back to the memory of my father, if that makes any sense. It's like every time I work on them, I a little bit think of him. and that's like keeping the memory alive. Sorry, I'm choking up. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. It is a bit of a chaos and a bit of a nightmare. I hope going on the videos will be more without this. But the next video is going to be really interesting. We're traveling with the whole family to Riga. We're gonna glue some stickers. We're gonna visit some funky food courts. We're gonna stay in a 5-star hotel. We're gonna see how the test subjects are doing, and after that we're gonna glue the tile in Riga. So it's gonna be very nice and very positive video. So please subscribe and don't forget to ring the bell and all that shenanigans that YouTube is asking us as the creators to do, to encourage you to subscribe and watch my next video. So thank you for watching and see you in the next one.